Hola, hola, hola. Hey, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Mujer de Exito, Unbounded. Woman of Success Without Limits is what it means. I am your host, Marti Angel, and today, ahora, we are going to unpack the energy audit. The energy audit every one of you, every MujerPreneur needs before you burn out again, before she burns out again. And trust me, this conversation is one that you do not want to miss. If you're watching me on the Coach Marti Angel YouTube channel, gracias por estar aquí. Thank you so much. Make sure you subscribe and hit that bell so you never miss an episode. And if you're listening to me wherever you listen to your favorite shows and your favorite podcast platform, make sure to download the episode and share it with fellow MujerPreneurs who could use a little elevation today. All right, mujeres hermosas chulas, let's go. Let's dive in. All right, hermosa, I want to start today by telling you exactly what made me record this episode. Okay, here we go. Lots of me being the sixth sense woman. Okay, here we go. A few weeks ago, I was sitting in my car in a parking lot. And I'm an easy cry, but let me tell you, I was crying. Not the cinematic kind, but the quiet kind. Si estaba yo chillando. No, no estaba chillando, estaba llorando, ¿verdad? Chillando es otra cosa, pero tiene más fuerzas físicas. But I was crying the quiet kind, el llanto silencioso. Y ese silencioso es el que no quieres que nadie vea. The kind that you don't want anybody, no one to see. You see, here's what happened. I had just said yes to something I didn't want to do with someone I didn't really want to do it with. And the thing was that it was for a fee, but the fee did not justify what it was about to cost me. And that's where the truth of everything comes in as MujerPreneurs. You see, what we do is we say yes because we're thinking about the money, and it's like a reactive answer. But let me tell you, on the way home, I caught my reflection in the rearview mirror, and I did not recognize the mujer looking back at me. She looked tired, old, and not just regular tired, but kind of a spiritual tired, cansada del alma, soul tired, you know? Yep, that's what it felt like. And here's the thing. On paper, my business was thriving. Bills were getting paid. Everything was looking normal. Calendar was full. Income was up. My Zoom meetings were up. I was still writing. Audience was growing by every metric I had been taught to measure. I was winning, or at least I was elevating, right? Pero por dentro me estaba perdiendo a mí misma. Una a la vez. Una sí a la vez, ¿verdad? Cada vez que decía yo sí, every time I said yes, I was losing myself. And that's when I realized. I honestly stopped and thought, oh my gosh. That's when I realized something I want you to hear today. Mujeres hermosas chulas. Take a strong note. You cannot strategy your way out of an energetic problem. Let me repeat that. You cannot strategy your way out of an energetic problem or an energy problem. It's true. Your business does not run on your funnel. I know you think it does, but it does not run on your launch even. It doesn't run on your content planning. It doesn't run on your content calendar. It runs on you. It runs on you, hermosa. You. Yo. It runs on you. The mujer behind the brand. The MujerPreneur who strives every day to be consistent. And if she is depleted, your business will reflect exactly that. So take a look and make sure that you understand what it is you're feeling. What's that emotional, soulful feeling you've got right now? So today I want to give you the tool that I gave myself that night. It's called an energy audit, right? As you guys all know, being that sixth sense person that I'm now embracing and talking about, because, hey, you know, I just am about ready to turn to that sunset life. And I realized that I needed to do an energy audit. And this energy audit, it has 4 parts. Are you ready? So take out your little notebook, take out your journal, take out your Latina Boss Lady book, which you can buy on Amazon. It's a journal for your goals. But before we get started, hey, everybody, my name is Marti Angel. I am your host of the Mujer de Exito Unbounded podcast. If you're watching me on the Coach Marti Angel YouTube channel, gracias por estar aquí. Make sure you subscribe and hit that bell. And if you're listening to me wherever you listen to your favorite shows, make sure to download the episode. All right, let's talk about this. The 4 parts, okay? The 4 parts. The first quadrant is your body, tu cuerpo, your body, your physical energy, which includes sleep, hydration, nutrition, exercise, movement, hormones. Listen, mamacita chula, I love a good mindset reframe as much as the next coach, pero no hay afirmación en este mundo that will save a body running on caffeine and 3 hours of sleep. So as my dance teacher, coach, agent, whatever, manager, whatever you wanted to call her, she used to say, your body is your vehicle. Treat it like the asset it is. Tu cuerpo es tu vehículo. Trátalo como lo que es, right? It's an asset. Treat it like the asset it is. That was number 1. Did you write it down? The second quadrant, because you're doing quadrants, right? Or parts, whatever. The second is your heart, your emotional energy. Tus emociones, the conversations you keep replaying in here at midnight, the friendship you have outgrown but haven't named, the client whose energy feels heavy every time her name appears on your phone. I know. Raise your hand if you've ever done that. They call you, they text you, you look at the name and go, oh, and then you put down your phone and think, oh, I'll just do it when I'm better, right? When I'm better, in a better mindset, right? But that's unprocessed emotion. It's not free. And unprocessed emotion carries a weight that actually weighs on you. It's an emotion that is not free. te cobra factura. It invoices you in your focus, in your creativity, in your ability to be present with the people you are trying to serve. Trust me, Mujerpreneurs, I know this from deep down inside. All right, here we go. More energy, cleaning out the energy. The third quadrant is your mind, tu mente, your mental energy, tu mente. All of those open browser tabs in your brain, everything that you have started and haven't finished is an open tab in your brain. Everything you thought about that you're going to do in the future is an open tab in your brain. Everything you thought about that you're going to tell somebody to do something is an open tab in your brain. And what happens? All those open browser tabs in your brain, everyone that was open because you said, I'll decide on that later, and you keep it open, just like you keep it open, like, like I've been playing with, do I want to buy this course, since I'm trying not to buy too many courses anymore? You think you keep that tab open. Well, it stays open in your mente, in your head. Every I should, every undecided think is a small leak. 40 undecided things is a flood. Y tú estás ahí tratando de crear contenido en medio de la inundación. What did I say? I mean, every undecided thing is a small leak. 40 undecided things is a flood. And there you are, trying to make the flood stop. So trust me, you need to really look at that. All right, quadrant number four, okay? Quadrant number 4 is tu espíritu, your spirit, your sense of meaning, your why. When the tank, Mujeres Hermosas Chulas, is empty, even success feels like hollow. Feels like it's hollow. Yes. So, Mujeres Hermosas Chulas, are you liking what we're talking about today? If so, and you're watching me on the Coach Marti Angel YouTube channel, make sure to subscribe and hit that bell. Help me to share out to help more Mujerpreneurs. If you're listening to me on the podcast, help me download the episode and share it out. I would love that. Thank you. Ok, vamos. Y cuando está llena, hasta los días difíciles se sienten sagrados. Right? So, here's what you do. Here is how you actually do the audit. Are you ready? Okay. New page. Aquí está la parte práctica. Number 1, take 20 minutes this week. No fancy template, no Canva template, no. Just take 20 minutes and a notebook, just a notebook. And yes, I'm going to ask you to use your physical handwriting skills for each of the 4 quadrants: body, heart, mind, spirit. Answer these 3 questions. Number 1. What is filling this tank? What is filling this tank? That's question number 1. Question number 2 is, what is draining it? And question number 3 is, what is one shift I could make this week to protect the filling and reduce the draining? That's it. That's it. La mágica no está ahí en el papel. The magic is not in the worksheet. The magic, Mujeres Hermosas Chulas, is the magic that is in your willingness in your willingness to tell yourself the truth. Decirte la verdad a ti misma. To tell yourself the truth about what is actually happening ahorita, en este momento, en este día, in your life. And hermosa, when I did this audit for myself, I didn't quit anything dramatic. I didn't burn anything down. I just made 4 small choices. Example, for my physical, water before coffee, all the time, every time, no le hace que pase. One hard conversation I had been avoiding is the next one, right? I have been avoiding. You know those conversations. You know what I'm talking about. Yes, you know which conversation or which person you have been avoiding. You see, closing the open mental loops I'd been carrying for months was actually something that I had to be aggressively present for. Returning to my morning routine practice, right? I had to return 20 minutes of coffee, journal, candle, silence, or whatever it is that you do. You need to make sure that you have your morning practice. Right? When I stopped doing that, 3 weeks later, my income, dropped. When I stopped doing that. But then I started to do it, and then my income has become consistent. My audience has not disappeared, pero la mujer que está haciendo el trabajo, ese trabajo, the woman, the mujer doing the work, is now me, a sharper, softer, and more present than she has been in over a year. And that's what I want from you. Presente, ahorita, en este momento, right now, aggressively present so that you can see what's in front of you right now, not 1 year from now, not last year, but right now. Mujeres hermosas chulas, you don't need a retreat. You don't need to quit your business. You don't need to, find a new strategy. You need 20 minutes, a notebook, and the courage to look at your own life the way that you would look at your best friend's life if she told you what you have been telling yourself. Right? Because if your best friend was running on 6 hours of sleep, ignoring her body, drowning in mental clutter, eating junk food, and disconnected from her spirit, what would you say? Y te dijera que su problema es la estrategia, you would not believe her. If she said, oh, this is a strategy, you wouldn't believe her. You would say, no, mamacita, no estás rota, estás agotada, which means, no, sweetheart, you are not broken. You are just tired. You are depleted. And that is what I am saying to you today. Be careful. You don't want to burn out. And before, you used to just run until you were burning out. And some people still do that. They run till they're burning out. And it's the burnout that says, okay, now we need a break. No, because those breaks are not regenerative, right? So before we close, mamacita chula hermosa, if this episode landed somewhere tender for you, somewhere that I put together something that might be exactly what you want to share, then share it. Is this exactly what you wanted to hear? Maybe, maybe not. But a simple walkthrough of how you are monitoring your own energy. Use this energy audit and what to do with what you find. When I did the energy audit for me, lo hice con todo mi corazón. I did it with all my heart. I said, this is going to be a good one. And if you're interested in picking up really the steps on how to do it, the link is waiting for you in the show notes. And if you're watching me on the Coach Marti Angel YouTube channel, the link will be in the description below. And gracias por estar aquí. So, hermosas. Like I said before, I hope that today's episode helped you in any way. And if it did, like I said before, I invite you to pass it forward. Share this episode with another mujerpreneur who could use encouragement, who could use clarity, who could use a gentle reminder that she's not walking this journey alone. Because créeme, mujeres, juntas podemos más. When we lift one another up, we all rise. So let me ask you, are you joining me? Because I only work with those that think that collaboration is better than competition. Because when we collaborate, we all rise. And if that's you, make sure to subscribe and hit that bell so that you never miss my once a week conversation. And if you're listening on your favorite platforms, gracias por estar aquí. And look me up on social media. Coach Marti Angel. All right, hermosas, chulas. If you're listening to this podcast on your favorite platform, just take a moment to download the episode and explore the links waiting for you in the show notes. As always, hermosas chulas, les dejo un fuerte abrazo. This is Marti Angel, host of the Mujer de Exito Unbounded, saying, may you lead with heart, serve with purpose, and have the most magical, phenomenal day. Gracias por estar aquí. Ya me iba a persinar. Namaste. This is Marti Angel, the host of Mujer de Exito Unbounded, signing off. Have a beautiful day, everybody. Namaste.